Hey everyone, this is Nick, and you're watching IGTV. Hey, so it's Monday morning. We're up and ready to go. It's 8:40, and I'm about to head off to work. I'm looking for the charger for you. I didn't get to edit last night. I was feeling really sick, as you'll see from that vlog. Otherwise, heading to work. Gonna head to the gym after. I'm looking for my charger to bring you all with, and do a few check-ins throughout the day, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get in. I didn't really do any filming at work. Today was probably the longest, most boring day I've had in a while. There's a lot of paperwork and getting odds and ends done. It's kind of one of those days where you're busy all day, but you don't actually feel like you did anything because everything was just, finishing little bits and pieces of projects, and there's nothing like big, get through a lot of stuff, just a lot of odds and ends, tying up loose ends. So that wasn't all that exciting. I'm headed to the gym now, if you can't tell by my attire. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna head back to my apartment and do something. Probably have an editing party because I have yesterday and today to do. So we'll see how that goes, and I need to get at my go away bee. And we'll see what else we can get up to. Just got back from the gym. I think the last time I talked to you guys I was leaving work and heading to the gym. There's a few things I forgot to mention about today. One was there was a big thing that happened in the news and happened in town here today that a Walmart employee within a mile and a half from my house that I lived in for 18 years growing up was kidnapped, and they caught the person who kidnapped them, and she escaped from the trunk that she was being held in within about 5 miles of where I am right now. So it's kind of a weird, all kinds of small world moments. And there's been a part of the town's been on lockdown all day, and they're still trying to track him down. He's armed and considered dangerous. Unfortunately, I'm not in the part of the town where I have to be locked in my apartment, but that was kind of a weird thing that happened today. And the other thing, as I was leaving the gym and I went to the grocery store on the way, I noticed it looked kind of hazy out, which I didn't bother to take you guys out and film because it just looked like a hazy day. But it smelled like smoke, and then it continued getting hazier and hazier to the point you could kind of hardly see the sun at times. And it really reeked of smoke, and it was like, it wasn't just haze up in the sky, but it got to the point it was haze in front of you, and I tried to film it, and it did not translate into film well at all. But it turns out that's from Canadian wildfires and the way the wind was blowing toward the end of the day today. It was a weird day. Really weird day. Nothing really that pertained directly to me, but just a weird day in the town of Eau Claire. So, other than that, I'm trying to find something of a little more consequence to put in the vlog today. I didn't really do a whole lot that was that interesting to watch. Tomorrow there'll be a little more. Tomorrow we're doing commencement for a local high school. So, I guess as far as things of consequence, yesterday, I didn't get the vlog up, and I had a pretty short vlog because I was feeling pretty crappy, and I'm not feeling a whole lot better today. I'm functional. I made it a whole day at work, and I went to the gym. And I guess the going to the gym thing is kind of part of what I want to talk about. I get a lot of people saying, oh, you're not feeling great, take the day off. Oh, why do you feel bad about that? And I think that's something that you have to look at like taking your vitamins or anything else. When it comes to a workout regimen, granted, if it's a very intense one, you need to draw your boundaries, but you can't find excuses to not go. You can't look for, well, I'm not feeling great today, so I'm not going to go, or, well, today's this and this is going on, and it'll be inconvenient to find time. Because really, once you start down that road, it becomes easier and easier to find excuses because, well, this is only slightly better than that one time, and I canceled that one time. Really, if you want to commit to it, if you want to get to the point where you're losing weight, gaining muscle, whatever your incentive is, you really need to commit. You need to do it. And I guess it doesn't sound all that profound, and it really isn't meant to be. It's a hard thing to say to someone who is a friend or is a family member or anything like that starts on a workout regimen, and you watch them make those excuses over and over. The first few times you can be like, hey, but you still find time to do it then, or and you can make that point, but after a while you just feel like you're harping on them, and it sounds mean, but it's one of those things. If you really want to commit to it, if you really want to do it, where you make the difference, where you make progress, is in the days where, you know what, you're not feeling it, but you're going to power it out anyway. And that's what gets you places, and that's what changes your body and changes your well-being, is doing that. The more you stay on the routine and the more you push yourself, the better your body will adapt, the healthier you will be. I'm not saying run yourself into the ground, run 12 miles on a head cold. That's, there's commitment and there's stupidity. But if you're on a 6 mile a day running regimen, okay, maybe you're not feeling so great one day, run 4 miles, run 3. If those go well, hammer out the rest of your 6. But doing something's better than doing nothing, and so often I see people fall off that, and it's frustrating as a friend, and it at the same time, you can look at that as kind of a motivator and go, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fall down like that. And I guess one other thing is work out with friends. That's a big, if you play together, work together sort of thing. Those are the people you have the closest bond with, and having them right there with you when you're having a bad day really pushes you through, and that's a great way, especially to get started. So I feel like I talk about working out a lot, but really it's what I do in a good chunk of my free time. And by the time I'm on my feet and probably walk a cumulative 6 to 7 miles just around campus and up and down stairs and whatnot, I'm on my feet most of my day the day at work, and then I do about an hour and a half to 2 hours in the gym every night. So after that, I'm pretty spent to do anything other than vlogging and the editing now, and just a little bit of Netflix and take it easy. But yeah, that's all I got for now. A little inspirational piece, I guess, for you guys, and a little summary of the really, really weird day I had today. Well, not I had, but it happened around here today. Looking forward to tomorrow, and we'll take you guys with. Bye, everybody.